G'day legends, you joined me on a beautiful March autumn morning and I'm heading to Rock Gorge. This is one of my favourite places in the ACT. I only discovered it about 12 months ago. I'd seen it on the maps and I'd heard about it, but I'd never been here. It is absolutely spectacular. Absolutely beautiful corridor of the Murrumbidgee River, and as the name sort of states, a red rock gorge. One side of the gorge, massive big red cliffs. People actually do rock climbing on them, and it's just a sight. It really is a sight to behold. Kind of feels like you're more like in Kakadu or Kimberley than ACT. It's kind of hard to believe, but when we get there you'll see, and it's just magnificent. Today I'm getting back there with my wide angle lens. The last time I was there I had a really good composition in mind, sat down, set up my camera and realised my lens isn't wide enough for this. I only had a 24-70 at the time. Now I've got the 14-24. Should really do this place some justice. There's a bit of high cloud about and the sun basically shoots straight through the middle of the valley towards the gorge in about 20 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not that enthused by what the sky's doing and the clouds look like, but I think we might be onto something here. So let's get down there and have a look. Hopefully we can get a nice photo. Well, the sun's just starting to hit and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm hoping that these clouds over here are going to catch a little bit better and that we get something pretty good. So here's the camera here. What I got is there's a little bit of a bush in front of me here. It's kind of a foreground interest, and then obviously we've got a little bit of rock, part of the river, and then the gorge, or the main cliff, Red Rock Gorge, really lighting up in that beautiful golden hour light. It is absolutely sensational. I'm not 100% certain on this composition, but once again I left it a little bit too late and I wasn't going to go running around looking for a better one, so I had this one in my mind probably a year ago with the outer wide angle lens, and now that I'm here it's looking alright. It's probably not exactly what I pictured the first time, but I'm happy with it and we'll give it a crack. So I'm just going to wait and hopefully basically the light's going to flip around and shine on these little bushes I've got in front of me. Anyway, I'll flip you around so you can have a look. So I've got the camera set up here. So basically we got this bush here looking up as a foreground interest up to the rock just there. I'll come back and see if you can see it on the screen. I will brighten this up a little bit for you. Yeah, that's too much there. You can kind of see it just there. There's a little bit of reflection in that screen. That's kind of what I'm going for. I don't know if it's going to be amazing, but I thought I'd give it a go. It's just a beautiful place, and it's just really nice to be out here. So, what I found was the reflection is really good of the rock here. Unfortunately, this rock and this rock are sort of intruding on the Red Rock Gorge, but that's a really nice reflection. I actually just stood up handheld just to have a bit of a look around because the light was taking too long to get to my shrub, and I thought, geez, that's pretty good. You can't quite see it with this little camera. I'll back up a little bit. But yeah, I think that's really nice. Red Rock reflection, I'm going to call this one. Even though the light isn't perfect, it's a little bit harsher now in the sky. The clouds, there's a bit of interest in the clouds. We've got that reflection. Bang, bang. Fantastic, I really enjoy that. See, even now, the lights come up over the top, shooting through the valley, but as you can see, my shrubs aren't lighting up. So I was hoping for that beautiful morning light to be on the shrubs there, just to have a bit of a glow on those shrubs, and then the really nice red golden light on the rock, but that didn't happen. Well, that's it. This is what I ended up with. Brighten this up a little bit. Yeah, you kind of see it. Reflection, the rock up there. Focusing right in the middle there, we've got f16, and I did bracket this shot. I took a few sections, one stop over, one stop under, and one in the middle, and then 2 stops over, 2 stops under, and 1 in the middle. So I'll work my way through them. It'd be lovely if the sky was on fire, but that we'll have to wait for another time. The clouds are looking pretty nice off in the distance right now though. I'm going to go for a wander. I've seen some nice scenes down that way, and actually a bit of mist, and there's a bit of a cascade, so I might go and get some slightly longer exposures of the cascades down there. Maybe just go for a wander, have a bit of a look at the rock going down that way from further up down there. So yeah, let's see what it looks like. The light's really beautiful, just coming through the valley here now, if you can see there. Just along there, just that nice bit of light. It's really beautiful. So there's some more photos to be had, I think. I'm gonna go for a bit of an explore. Lovely. Alrighty, my next shot. Sorry about the noise, right next to the river here, but I'm absolutely loving this. I came down here and I was just mucking around handheld,
I found a really nice shot with the rapids in the foreground. Sorry about the sun there. And I really liked it, and then I just moved over a tiny bit more and I found this absolutely glorious spot right here, what I'm really, really happy with. I've got a 3-stop filter on and a heavy-duty polarizer, and what that's doing is it's just darkening the sky down a bit, the polarizer, which is really cool, and like bringing out some of the clouds that are above, which is nice. And I've got it on currently ISO 125, f16, third of a second. And what I've got here is, I'll flip you around and give you a look, this section of the river here. These rapids here are winding around through the foreground of the scene. And then we look up past those rocks to Red Rock Gorge. And come back a little bit here and you can see where I've got the camera set up. I'm really, really happy with this. I think it's going to be bloody beautiful. Best shot of the day so far. Got a few shots today that I think I'm going to be pretty happy with. You might not be able to hear me over all this water, but yes, very happy with this. Well, that was a successful shoot. I'm very happy I came here. I think I've come away with 3 nice images. One I know that's an absolute banger that I'm very happy with, and it just happens to be that it might be handheld, the best one. That little nook there with the rapids, the best one I took I think is a handheld one. Once I got the tripod on, the light wasn't as good, so the handheld one was pretty good. Look, honestly, you probably didn't even need the tripod because of the camera's stability. It's phenomenal these days, and a third of a second, as long as you're really holding it still and using that image stabilization, you probably don't need the tripod. But I always like to use it if I can. So we'll see how that turns out, but very happy. I'm going to put the drone up now and give you guys a nice aerial view. Just have a look at this here now. It's absolutely gorgeous. This little section of the river here. Look at that beautiful, beautiful reflections there and the rocks. Now I'm going to put the drone up, give you guys an aerial view, and I'm going to get back home because I've got pancakes waiting for me. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.